But first, we do want to show you exactly who Jim Irsay was. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid joins us now in studio with more on his life and the legacy he leaves behind. Russ?
Hey, good afternoon. Jimmy Irsay may have stolen out of Baltimore in the middle of the night aboard a Mayflower moving van, but after he arrived in Indianapolis, he made sure those vans stayed parked and the Colts stayed put. Jimmy Irsay may have stolen out of Baltimore in the middle of a snowy night in a Mayflower moving van with the Colts gear, but when he arrived in Indianapolis, he made sure those vans stayed parked and the team stayed put. If it's been said that Lucas Oil Stadium is the house that Peyton Manning built, then Jim Irsay was the architect.
He never said this, but I think he was really driven that he didn't want his legacy to be leaving his city the way his dad's legacy was really leaving Baltimore.
We all know the story, and Jim was by Robert Irsay's side as the irascible, unpredictable NFL owner fled Baltimore on a snowy night and arrived in Indianapolis to a stadium that didn't have a team.
There was still lingering animosity among the owners who were owners at the time that the Colts moved out of Baltimore to Indianapolis.
So when it came time to tear down the Hoosier Dome and build Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis and the Colts weren't going to get any help from the NFL. So it was on Irsay and city leaders to get the ball across the goal line on their own.
Jim wanted to get something done and wanted to keep the Colts in Indianapolis.
Despite the persistent rumors, Glass and Peterson say Irsay never threatened to move the Colts to Los Angeles, but he needed more revenue to flow his way from the new stadium the city would build and own.
Jim was a tough negotiator. He was always transparent. We needed to own the stadium. If there's no Lucas Oil Stadium, there's no NCAA Final Fours, there's no college football playoff, there's no Super Bowl, there's no setting the world record for Olympic swimming trials, there's no Taylor Swift, there's no WWE Royal Rumble. I shudder to think what Indianapolis is like without Jim Irsay and without Lucas Oil Stadium.
And beyond the Colts owner often digging deeply and quietly into his pockets to help out local charities and folks in need, there's all that other stuff we know about Jimmy Irsay that would make him the kind of friend we'd all like to hang out with.
One of my favorite things about Jim was he was such a cool guy. His rock and roll collection, his historical artifacts, his relationships with the players. He was just a fun, cool guy that is everything you'd want in an NFL owner and a friend, really.
Fred Glass told me a little known fact about Jim Jimmy Irsay. He never forgot a phone number. To watch our entire interview with the former mayor Bart Peterson and Fred Glass, go to our website. In the studio, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
Russ, thank